Hey, come see with the makeup nurse. Come and take a seat with the makeup nurse. Trust me, it's the makeup nurse. Beautiful things with the makeup nurse. It's the makeup nurse. Yeah, it's the makeup nurse. Come see with the makeup nurse. Come and take a seat with the makeup nurse. Trust me, it's the makeup nurse. Beautiful things with the makeup nurse. It's the makeup nurse. Yeah, it's the makeup nurse.
I'm back! Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with Pajama the Makeup Nurse. Today is Wow Me Wednesday. Where in the world is Nurse Nana? And you'll see where we went today here in a minute. But it's also Hyaluronic Acid Day, Granola Bar Day, Squirrel Appreciation Day, and Hugging Day. And it's also Jack Nicklaus Day. And before we see, the riddle of the day is, how did Reese eat her ice cream? Comment down below. And for Jack Nicklaus Day, we went to the Jack Nicklaus Museum, of course. Okay, we're going into the Jack Nicklaus Museum, and it's right next to the stadium. And there's the Texas Longhorn and the Ohio State games. And since we're right next to the stadium, we have everybody who's going to the game, but yet me and Nathan are going to a museum instead of the game. So, and this is the Jack Nicklaus Museum. And Jack Nicklaus. Golf takes root in America in 1880. Look at all these old golf clubs. And all the little gadgets. To Jack Nicklaus from the Apple Tree Game. Now that's the modern ball.
Golf had been played with essentially the same implements for more than 2 centuries. Wood was far outnumbered diamonds, and shafts made of hazelwood or ash with heads of apple.
First all wooden tee.
Pieces were carefully spliced together an inch high in each.
Palmer and Nicklaus. And player. Hopefully it's not
Georgia.
Golf defined. Perhaps it is not the precise assembly of words into sentences that best defines the game of golf. Somehow, mere words could never do it justice.
Well, we're back at the Augusta National, witnessing one of the great scenes in the history of the Masters. It was back in 1963, at the age of 23, when Jack Nicklaus won his first of 5 green jackets. Now at the age of 46, 1986, Nicklaus is trying to make it a record 6. And let's go quickly out to 9.
Perhaps what better serves the definition of this royal and ancient sport are images.
To the 4 in the car.
Images of excellence, images of strength, images that celebrate and delight us all.
3 birdies in a row for Nicklaus. 9, 10, 11.
One individual has come to symbolize and define all that is good about this illustrious game. Amateurs strive to duplicate his swing. Professionals strive to duplicate his records. And all of us strive to duplicate his character. Many champions have come before, and many more will follow. But this one individual remains golf personified.
Jack Nicklaus has 200 yards and he never needed an eagle more. And he's got a chance. He's got a very, very good chance. This to go, 7 under par.
Let's go to 16. Jack Nicklaus knowing he must continue the charge.
He is just going to fire this right at the pin. He's going to think Jack, the destiny is right here.
There's no doubt about it. The bear has come out of hibernation.
4-17.
His last tour victory was back in 1984. Now Jack Nicklaus is on the verge of doing it one more time here at Augusta.
Images, countless images, frozen in time.
New U.S. Open record, 272.
Images that, when added together, produce a legend. Images forever etched in our minds and in our hearts. We now welcome you to experience the man through the decades, through the majors, and through his life and career. For this is where the legend begins. The legend of Jack Nicklaus, the legend of the Golden Bear.
Simple desire to be the best. From that foundation, Jack moved toward his goals by hard work. During the summers, he would spend up to 12 hours a day at the golf course, hitting balls, taking lessons, and playing as many holes as he could. He once played 61 holes in a single day. His dedication was just as fierce during the winter months. Jack would routinely be found practicing in the snow and bitter cold. Ellen Nicklaus said she never had to worry where her son was when he wasn't home. She knew Jack was on the golf course. January 21st, 1940 is a date that will live on in the almanac of golf. Born that day in Columbus, Ohio, a young pharmacist and his wife was Jack William Nicklaus. How wonderful for Jack and his sister Marilyn, as well as the game of golf, that Charles and Helen Nicklaus were the parents. Young Jack Nicklaus had a golden foundation based on love, dedication, and the simple desire to be the best. From that foundation, Jack moved toward his goals by hard work. Young Jack progressed through junior golf. 3 consecutive Ohio State Junior Championships were his. He won the Ohio State Open Championship as well as the North and South Amateur Championship. In 1959, not only was Jack a member of the victorious Walker Cup team, defeating Britain at Muirfield, Scotland, he also won his first major, the coveted United States Amateur Championship at the Broadmoor in Colorado Springs. Jack is back. Jack is back. And back he was. In August of that year, he won the PGA Championship by 7 strokes, the largest margin of victory in the history of that event. It was Jack's 5th PGA title, tying him with the legendary Walter Hayes. The Golden Bear was still the very concentrated, very competent, very strategic course manager, and the best pressure putter that game had known. With piercing blue eyes, he seemed to be able to will the ball right into the heart of any target. Bob Jones and Alistair McKenzie designed the national treasure. A masterpiece.
Records, they say, are made to be broken, but I should think that it will be quite some time before a golfer comes along who will match Nicklaus's longevity at the top or carry off 20 major championships. Herbert Warren Wind.
First round, score of 69. the end of the third round, he was 4 better than his friend Gary Clark. In the final round, after 4 bogeys and a birdie on the first 11 holes, Jack birdied the 12th and the 17th, giving him a 2-stroke margin of victory over Billy Casper. It was a monumental achievement. Jack Nicklaus became the first player to win each of the majors twice. In 1973, the event was held in Cleveland, Ohio. Jack came to Canterbury Golf Club, needing one more victory to break Bob Jones's long-standing career milestone of 13 major wins. Tied Higgins' historic 5 PGA wins. Jack Nicklaus and the PGA Championship, a record 5 titles. First came at age 23, the last at age 40. Truly a mark for all time. Jack broke T36 and 54-hole records for the championship, but by the end of the third round, found himself again tied for the lead. This time, he has his Sahel idol. The last 9 holes produced some very dramatic golf. Jack was left at 22-foot birdie putt on the par 5. The euphoria continued and Jack sank his putt for another birdie. Jack Nicklaus had won his 4th United States Open title, tying the mark set by Willie Anderson, Bob Jones, and Ben Hogan. And with the win, Jack had dispelled any notions that he was over the hill. The scoreboard by the 18th green summed it up nicely with its simple proclamation that Jack is back. Future Blazers can always play for the love of the game. That is the men's United States Amateur Championship. The men's United States
Hi, I'm Jack Nicklaus II. The room you're in now is a representation of my parents' family room at their home in North Palm Beach, Florida. The Nicklaus family is honored to share the memorabilia seen here and throughout the museum, which so richly displays the story of my dad's professional career as well as our family life. My parents' home has always been the hub of our family, and it's that one word, family, which remains the most important aspect of our lives.
This is a huge museum. But he obviously had a very long life in golf. Hi, Nathan. Are you enjoying it?
There's a lot in here.
What's Elk River Golf Club?
That's my course.
Oh, that's Nathan's course. Okay. He works on the golf carts in the North Carolina region. Oh, no video permitted in there. I guess you gotta follow the rules, right? Can't be a rule breaker. We're at the Jack Nicklaus Museum, and it's a huge museum, and we're in the theater room. We're not really supposed to video, so I'm not videoing that part of it. But anyway, you'll have to see our video.
I had a short haircut at the time, or certainly wanted one anyway.
I hope you enjoyed this little clip, video of Jack Nicklaus in honor of him. But before we go, on January 21st, in this day of history, 1793, King Louis XVI of France executed by guillotine during the French Revolution. 1924, Russian revolutionary leader Vladimir Lenin dies. 1950, Edgar Hiss convicted of perjury related to espionage charges. 1977, President Jimmy Carter pardons most Vietnam War draft evaders on his first full day in office. In 2010, Supreme Court issues a Citizens United vs. FEC ruling impacting campaign finance. 1954, USS Nautilus, the first nuclear-powered submarine, launched. 1976, Concorde supersonic jet begins scheduled commercial passenger service. 2017, the Women's March, a large protest of civil rights, takes place across the U.S. 2020, the U.S. reports its first known case of COVID-19. 1915, first Kiwani Club, found in Detroit. 1950, author George Orwell dies. 1968, Battle of Khe Sanh begins in Vietnam War. In 2003, U.S. Census Bureau notes Hispanics surpass blacks as largest minority group. And the quote for today comes from Leonardo da Vinci. Once you have tasted flight, you will forever walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward. And remember, don't wake up and choose violence, choose kindness. And I'll see you next time. Bye!